Ediosaur. You hear me? Yeah, we can't hear you.
Oh, yeah, I had my mic off for some reason. So I'm at about 30. I walked up 30 feet, and then I'm gonna do that scorching ray again on the red dude.
Do it. Those all
Oh,
hit.
jeez. 27 again. 27 damage.
He is not looking good.
And that's gonna be it for me.
Miera.
Yeah. That's. I need to touch creative with that. Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Love it.
Going to appear behind the creature. No, there. It can fly, right?
It can
The spiritual
fly.
weapon.
What's the range on the spiritual weapon?
5 feet,
Like, how far can you cast it?
6 feet.
So you can cast it up next to them
Okay.
in the midair.
I'll do and attack the guy that is already damaged.
They're both already damaged. Do you want to do red or blue? Red's more beat up than blue.
Red.
Okay.
Weapon, spiritual
Red
weapon.
kind of had like six,
What?
had 6 fire things shot at him.
Yeah, he did get messed up.
Okay, so does 15 hit?
15 does not hit. As your
Yeah, no,
spiritual
no.
weapon swings and it's not used to that y-axis and it just barely misses.
Okay, that's a spell, so I cannot do a spell with an action, right?
Right, you can do a cantrip.
Okay, so I will. I can do a cantrip with an action.
Yes, as long as it's not a leveled spell.
They must succeed on dexterity save. Toll of the Dead is a wisdom save. I'll try Toll of the Dead on the damage guy.
Do
The
it.
red, also the same guy. Toll of the Dead, this one, click, click. DC 14, it takes 6 damage.
He barely passes as the bell rings off and
Can you stop
I
passing
know.
all your freaking save?
I'm the worst.
That is the third, 4 times that you pass all my saves.
I have avoided
And
all of your
DC
damage.
14 at level 4 is already big.
That's nice. These guys are pretty strong though.
They're
I
not.
mean, I did do like, what, 57 damage to just one of them.
Right?
Yeah, and you say they're strong. No, they're not. What am I going to do with you?
Mishkel blesses, your teammates, but it's just, I hate to
Ah,
say it.
The blesses are. I do not need to concentrate for this summon weapon, right?
No, you don't. You're just concentrating on bless.
Okay, good.
She didn't like how you treated that lady from when she was praying at the church.
The what?
The teenage girl who was crying.
Maybe.
You were next to me or not?
Yeah, she was.
That's
Flora
fine.
was there.
No, I was.
She didn't hear what
I
she,
just-
she didn't hear what the girl was crying about. She didn't hear what she was praying about, but she heard you talk to him, and her ask if her dad was dead.
Her dad is dead.
I
What
would-
do you want me to say to her?
Give her some hope. Ask her to pray more to your goddess.
That's what I tried to do, but she's a freaking teen.
Teens, man.
Yeah.
I'm more than 100 years old. What do you want me to do?
Your wisdom is just so wise, Just trying to teach the kid, hey man, you know, let it go.
Yeah,
Anything else, Mira?
Nothing else.
All right, Tusk.
Go ahead.
You got dragons 60 feet in the air.
Well, considering they're 60 feet in the air, I can only cast one leveled spell, even if one's a bonus action and one's an action, right?
Yeah, so one level spell and the other one could be a cantrip. If you have, but you're a
paladins don't
pal.
get
Yeah, you don't have
cantrips.
cantrips, so.
I'm going, since they're 60 feet away, I can only do one thing of worth. I'm going to point at Red, and I'm going to cast Command, and he's probably going to cast the saving throw, but he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
He gets a 10. What are you gonna command him to do?
Ooh. So I'm going to point to the ground, and I'm going to say, kneel!
He does it as he flies down to the ground. He kneels to the paladin of Salcasis. What was it? It was Salganis?
Sargonis.
Sarganis.
Sargonis.
And he kneels. He's prone.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't matter because you took my action. He's kneeled.
I got you. I'll you.
But yep, that's all I can do. Unfortunately.
Cool. Flora.
Flora's gonna go 25 feet right there. That's another 5 feet down.
Mm-hmm.
So a full movement. Sorry. And she is going to point at the red one that is kneeling, and we'll say, "Moon that is so bright, cleanse this being like you cleanse the forest in your moonlight." And she'll cast where is it? Moonbeam.
Nice.
Up at you.
What
And that's
type
only
of
7 damage. Wow.
save? Con. Half as much on a fail. Right?
Yep. Wish that would have been
That's on
better
a
damage.
success.
He passes, but he's still going to take the damage. And that's enough to
Half
kill
of
him.
Oh.
He only had 3 left, so that's enough to kill him. Even with the pass. You do have damage on a fail, right?
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it's half damage.
Let me go back to the
On
spell.
a success, not a fail. On a fail, you take the whole damage.
Right, and then a pass,
Yeah.
you take half.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, he's dead. And that takes him off the turn order, too. Anything else, Flora? As your moonbeam just burns up his skin.
Bonus action. No one has taken much damage. I already touched my shroom. That. So, no. That's about it. Oh, sorry.
You're good. George is pretty cash. He's just gonna come up here, see what you guys are doing. You know, he's gonna go get a drink of water. You guys got this. Blue is going to see what happened. He's going to fly 60 feet straight down towards Edisor and see that you lit his homie up to fucking smithereens. And he's going to hit you with his tail.
Wait.
And wow, that's gonna miss you. And he's gonna double attack you with serrated sword.
Over there?
And
I'm going to cast Shield then.
perfect. You have the shield spell. That'll bring you up to what? 16.
Yep.
One will hit you for 12 slashing damage.
Oh, the one behind.
And he's no longer flying.
Wait. I didn't make it.
And that's it for that one, Ediosaur. What would you like to do?
Are those your teammates?
Let's see. I am going to.
Two.
Okay, I am going to cast Cloud of Daggers around the dude.
Okay.
Um,
So, are you talking to your friend?
since he's going to start his next turn on there, so do I just cast it 4 times?
So you just post a spell.
No, I'm. Let me. Buddy.
You know, if you can post a spell here. So, a cube of 5 feet on each side, centered at a point you choose. You feel the air and the thing, and then you take 44 slash damage when you enter the spell's area for the first time or on the start of your turn. So you can roll the yeah, he'll just take 11 damage when his turn starts.
Okay. That's going to be it then for me.
Okay. A
Damn,
giant.
that has not saving or anything.
No, it just does the damage, exactly. Pretty cool. Mira, giant dragon just flew in front of you, and then Edisor just summoned a bunch of daggers in its face.
Who said to kneel?
Tusk
one that's
had
dead.
this one
I
that's
told
dead.
the other dragon to kneel, and he did. But like, this is
Because
the blue
it
dragon.
does say the command to kneel to that guy.
Right, and then Flora melted his skin with a moonbeam.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to say to that guy, flee. I'm
Do
going
it.
to point at him and say to him with the command words, flee. Fear for your life. And it is wisdom save, I
Yeah.
think. It's a wisdom save.
Your DC's 14 though, right? I don't know why it says 13 there.
Because it's a spell level 1? No?
No, it's your DC's always the same, but he got a 20 anyway on the save. I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy, but
Hey,
Oh,
none
no.
of my spell are passing. I'm going to leave for tonight. Bye bye. No, just kidding. You're rolling. Your guys are rolling like crazy against all the spells I do.
it's facts. They do. And they always roll poorly when they try to hit Edisor, I swear. I got on a 9 on his attack. Your AC's like 11. It's hilarious.
I feel like Edisor is just a true lucky one here.
He is the luckiest.
There have been many times where I probably should have died.
Yeah,
Here,
I'm
I'm the
going,
take my look.
squishiest of the group too.
I'm going to stay here. I'm just going to begin crying to my things because I think that my goddess has abandoned me because nothing works. Next.
Tusk. You see a dragon on the ground. A dragon-like creature.
I'm gonna grin. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm going to do a jump attack. We're gonna hit him with my maul.
Oh yeah, that's hitting.
Jesus.
And then we're going to put a divine smite on it.
Nice.
Does that put the divine smite on automatically?
If you just yeah, if you click the box, yep. So 22. That's gonna hurt.
God damn.
Tusk jumps up and
Oh,
just
I gotta reroll one of my d6s.
oh, do it.
Better.
So 3
So
more.
one of those is a 15. Yep.
Perfect. Tusk jumps up and just bashes him over the back of the head. Flora.
Stupid dragon, die! That's me.
I believe you can move the moonbeam a certain amount of feet every turn.
Can you?
Yeah.
Because I was.
You can, but it takes your action. I think it's 60 feet.
Well, he's gonna start his turn on the
It's been
moonbeam,
a
so I
long time
think.
since I cast Moonbeam.
Yeah, so if he starts his turn on moonbeam,
He'll take
he's
the
gonna have to
damage.
make that. Yep.
Moonbeam's on the dead guy.
Yep, it's that little glowy thing.
It's on the one that's
Um,
already dead. So the dead guy just takes more damage.
I'm just gonna
That's
drop.
fine.
a
Well, he gets
concentration
hurt when
Yeah.
it's his turn, but he doesn't have a turn, so.
Yeah. I'm just gonna drop the concentration for Moonbeam
Okay.
as soon as like the guy died. And then for my action, I am gonna use one of my wild shapes to. Why did it go like this? My thing actually went to the negatives. It's not supposed to go to the negatives. Okay.
You gonna
To
wild shape?
activate, yeah, to use the Halo Spores.
Nice.
Now, I'm also going to move 5 feet in front of him. Since I already used my action, I can't really attack him. Bonus action. Bonus action. That sword did take some damage. No, we haven't even got to the town yet, so I should probably save one of my spell slots too. You know what? That will be it.
Perfect. All right. And then George sees the shininess of the armor on this guy, and that gets his attention. He is going to get a little bit closer. But he's sneaky. As he gets underneath this bush, he's going to roll for stealth. He's going to try and pounce on this guy. Oh, he's sneaky.
Ooh. Oh,
That's a sneaky
he's
kitty.
definitely sneaky.
And then George is going to jump up and try to scratch him. With
Kill
advantage.
him, Jay.
It's an 18. For 5 slashing damage as he scratches and bites his foot. And the dragon's like, oh! Then it's the dragon's turn. He's going to take a total of, it was 11 before. And you want to do that?
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, so, okay, yeah. So it's 11, it's George's 5, and let's do the con save. I think it's a 21. He's thick. So we're going to do minus 15. And he is going to spread out some of this hate, because everyone's hitting him. So let's put George back where he actually was. We'll do the tail at... Flora just did that to him, so he's going to do the tail at Flora. He swings his tail around. That's going to hit you. Are you going to do anything about it?
I already used my reaction.
Lucky,
Yeah.
I think, is just a thing you do.
Yeah, that's just for saves, skill checks, and attacks.
And any attacks against you as well. I believe.
Is there any
I would just read it. Yeah, I think it's on there. If you post it in the chat, it should be on there.
I do an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw. No.
Post in the chat for me.
Okay.
You can spend 1 luck point when your attack roll is made against you. Roll a d20 and then choose whether the attack is... It's the second paragraph. Third paragraph, technically.
Oh.
That's why I was
okay.
asking. You don't have to. I'm just asking because I assume that's... I'm going to ask before I just move forward with it.
Yeah, I was like, I haven't really spent these lucky points as much, so I'll spend one.
Okay.
And then I roll a d20.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah, you could roll it. I mean, that was... I don't even know what it is. You can roll it if you want. That was probably going to hit you anyway. There you go. That'll miss you.
There you go.
And then he'll make an attack on... He's definitely not going to hit Miera. It hasn't even touched him, so he likes her. He's going to hit Edisor again because he keeps getting hit with the serrated sword attack.
And I cast shield.
All right. Lower that spell slot, and that's gonna hit you anyway.
Okay.
And that's gonna do 19 slashing damage.
Oof.
Uh,
Does that mean I'm dead?
How much is your max HP?
Well, yep, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm knocked out.
There you go. So you'll be.
What's your max though?
Yeah, you're not dead.
26.
You'd only get so if someone did 53 damage to you in a single attack, you would be dead.
I'm knocked out.
And then he's gonna do his third attack on Tusk because you also hit him. And that's an 8. Your chainmail is too thick. Go ahead and roll me a death saving throw. I believe you get your bless included. Do you know how to roll a death saving throw? If you actually go where it says death save, you click the word death save, it'll roll the dice for you. There you go.
Woo,
Pass.
Pass.
16, that's one pass.
There we go.
Is that even concentration? No, it's just... Yeah, it is. Okay, that's why. Okay, perfect. And then, Mira. You see a very bloody wizard next to you. Looks like he's taking a nap. A death nap.
Wait a second. Well, I'm just going to heal him. Cure wounds.
Nice.
So I'm going to touch him, then cure wounds. He's going to take 9 plus 2, 11 plus my level, or
It's the level of the spell. So what level is the spell?
1.
1. So then
plus
it'd be
3
3.
totals, so 12.
Yep.
It takes 12 healing damage.
Healing damage.
He's gonna
That is healing damage.
he's gonna damage those wounds with some healing.
Exactly. Are you okay?
Ah, thank
Hey,
you.
Dragon, you need to do better than that. You didn't kill him.
Mm.
Huh? You didn't kill him, and me! Attack me! What did you do? Hey, attack me! I didn't do anything! And the summoned weapon that was still in the air is going to move to that guy to attack him.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the y-axis in this situation. Especially because it's 2 turns ago. It could have dropped to the ground at any point. So that can make it over. That's fine. 16 will definitely hit.
Okay.
And
it
please,
takes 8.
please, for the first time in the campaign, Mira, describe to us how you murder this dragon-like creature.
As I'm talking to him, I say, "Attack me! Attack me!" I point to the air to the my other weapon that I'm moving. I attack him behind him, and the weapon arrives. Then he sees the weapon going through him and his armor, and was, yeah, and fall to the ground.
And he falls to the ground, and as he makes those quivering, horrific shrieks, it looks like he transforms, and he looks identical to Miera. Looks like an identical clone. And
What?
you look at it deep, and it all of a sudden, at the same instant, it looks like her. Its eyes fall off its head, and it starts shrieking, and it starts holding off these horrible shrieks, and everybody within 5 feet. Well, I guess technically they'd be this big. It's a big old Miria. Everyone within 5 feet make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. 16. Oh wait. Why didn't the blast
16.
add on?
The bless does add for saving throws,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
but you have to click the box underneath the saving throw bless.
Yeah.
Did yours roll?
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, mine did. I got a 13.
Everyone who got lower than 14, you are frightened by this image. It lasts for 1 minute, and you have the frightened condition as you guys are terrified as a spectral version of Mira is dying in front of you and screaming. And then after about 60 seconds, it just vanishes.
I didn't do a save. Do I need to do a save?
Yeah, and you are terrified, Mira, as you see yourself dying in front of yourself.
Weird.
Mira, what did you do?
I killed a dragon. What was that? What was that? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Don't understand. There you go.
There, Mira.
And you guys are out of combat. Good job.
Yeah.
All right, and that brings us back to the big old map.
And the other one doesn't turn into anything. It just stays a dragon.
The condition in which,
dragon-like creature.
yeah, exactly. The condition in which it changed just wasn't met, so it didn't change. There's things that have to happen specifically. And there is, you guys get back to the. Oh, do you guys want to do anything with those bodies? Of course. I mean, they're just sitting there. You're more than welcome to look through them and do whatever you want.
I'm gonna just
Yeah,
rummage through
definitely.
them.
Like,
Yep, they're all wearing armor of the Talcastis. They have it on their chests. Anyone who hasn't seen the picture, you get familiar with it if you didn't take a good look at it. They have two serrated swords. They're very large in size and difficult to carry as a normal person. But you could think if you two-handed one, could be considered like a great sword, basically. It could be just like, kind of hit like a great sword. It would take some getting used to, and you have to be proficient with, great swords. But that's basically what they are. These things are massive, so they're dual wielding them. And they wear the armor of Talcastis. They don't have any pockets or anything, and they have gray, nasty skin scales. And it looks like it's very similar
is there anything
to.
special about their swords?
They're just big, and they're curved at the end, which are kind of cool. They're serrated,
Sorry.
so they're good for chopping.
It's chopping time.
Yeah.
They look like what? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, they're just chopping, and they're gray, and they definitely look similar to the creatures you fought in the in Volgar. You didn't see one of these, but it definitely reminds you of those creatures that exploded and turned things to stone. The creatures that had the acid spit, that were like the assassins, and the few other ones that you saw. But now you got this river. You're standing in front of it, and it's maybe about 300 feet wide or long.
I am going to use.
Again.
I'm going to use the river to wash my head and face to try to get that vision of 60 seconds of horror out of it.
It's wise.
Yeah.
I like it. What do you guys plan on doing?
We need to continue. I think the farms and where we need to go is in grave danger.
Well, I think we could try swimming across. Although it's a pretty big river.
Maybe there's a bridge.
How wide is the river?
He said 300 feet.
300 feet.
I don't know if we're gonna swim across.
Well, Flora would get swept away.
You could
Yeah, I
look
don't
for
know.
a bridge.
Everyone's gonna be able to swim across.
Well,
I think that's gonna have to be our best bet.
looking for a bridge.
Us
Yeah.
was willing to do it, but I don't. But like as a player, I understand that I don't think that Flora and Mira are going to be able to pass. Desior seems confident in himself. I think he's got some trick up his sleeve.
Yeah, whoever wants to look for a bridge, or if
Yeah.
it has an interesting plan, yeah, go ahead and roll me a survival roll.
Okay.
Yeah, Flora.
Okay.
You realize that this area, let's see, I believe you were coming from the west, Flora. That's where you were kind of from. In fact, you were from farther north, like south from here, actually. Let me go back to that map. Yeah, exactly. Okay. You're more from the other side of the mountain. But you're really good with rivers. It's where you grew up near forests, you grew up near the rivers, and you could usually tell where there is the deeper parts and the wider parts. There is a bridge you think farther down here, but because it's like that's usually where like your people would put a bridge because of that little trifecta there. It'd be a great part to like for crossing of boats and whatnot. What you do realize though is as you're making your way down the river, you see that the river kind of gets a little bit thinner towards the farther south, and you find a little crevice where instead of it being 300 feet, it's closer to about 90 feet, and you think it's maybe knee high at best. For some reason there's a little bit of a trickle, the rocks, the tide just doesn't, the water's not flowing as heavy as fast as other parts. It just seems to be an easier place to cross here.
Okay, we have two options, people. We have this lot more shallow and less wider, 90 feet over here, and then down. If we go down more, there's a bridge. What do you
Propose a
think?
bridge.
This this area doesn't seem to be too bad. It's only about up to my knees. I don't know how well that would work for you, Flora, but I don't care getting wet.
We crossed the water.
If there's any concerns based on strength, Tusk could definitely carry someone, and Edisor could definitely carry someone. Although he hits the books, he hits the gym just as hard.
Should we let them carry us, or do you just want to take a bridge? Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't mind carrying one of you.
Mira?
Yes.
Should we let them carry us, or do you just want to take a bridge?
Agree. Carries.
Yeah, he's saying that
I'm
he
not
agrees.
touching this. I'm not going to go into the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will carry Mira across.
Yeah, it's easy. They aren't very heavy, and you guys are fairly strong, and the water's at your knee height, but it's just difficult terrain for the most part. No checks need to be made. With that nat 20 survivor roll, you guys found a perfect spot to sneak across the river. As it starts to get later, it's probably now, 3, 4 o'clock in the evening from traveling, fighting, crossing the river, making your way a little bit. You start making your way through the forest, and you see over the horizon a group of farm homes that a lot of them are burnt down, but it looks like one in particular has been kept afoot at the top of a hill, and you can see humanoids walking around it, but you're too far away to really make out what's going on.
When you say it looks burned down, like
all
how
the
bad
other
does it look?
all the other farms have been
is Tusk about to have PTSD?
possibly. I mean, they've burnt down every single barn other than the one that is staged at the top of this hill, and it looks like they're using it as like some type of headquarters. And they basically destroyed the farmland over here, south of Voglar. We're on the other side of this brush.
Tusk is subtly having PTSD. Like he's not outwardly showing it, but he's like kind of panicking and kind of like thinking about like back to the day he saw his tribe get wiped out. He's thinking that this is the same thing.
What does the group want to do?
Come on, guys, let's go check it out. Gotta be sneaky about it, though. Don't know how good your sneaking skills are, Tusk.
I'll cast guidance and Tusk.
Yeah, you can wait for the perfect time to cast it
Yeah.
outside of voice range, but close enough to where that 60 seconds will still matter.
So
Yes.
we're sneaking, and I have guidance, and I no
Meow.
longer have plus.
Sneak, sneak. Stealth,
Um,
right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going full guidance on anyone that asks for it.
You're probably pretty bad at stealthing too, Mira, because you're wearing heavy armor. I believe.
Oh,
I have. Uh,
Sneaky cat. Got a sneaky cat here.
I have a
that was
chainmail.
literally all.
Yeah, it's heavy
I
armor.
almost had a nat
You
20.
might want to guidance yourself.
Okay, so I'm
So,
guiding myself and doing
If you ever want to
stealth.
do the
Yeah,
guidance, Tusk,
me
you should
too.
see it on your character sheet. It's underneath the like, it's a little bit low underneath your proficiencies for your abilities. So you got a 6,
And I'll do guidance as well.
and you got
Oh yeah, 'cause I'm at
a.
disadvantage.
I'm sorry, who's doing guidance as well?
Yeah, you got a 6.
There's only 2 guidances to be used, and I believe it was used
Okay.
on Miera and Tusk.
Okay.
So in total, we have. Let's add it all up. We have 6 plus 19.
Oh yeah, why is guidance over there but bless is over there?
Because bless is for attacks and saving throws, and guidance is for checks.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Fine.
So
I was looking over there by bless. so I
15.
just-
Oh man, the cat's gonna boost up your guys' average so much. Plus 5 plus
I have health.
12. 64 divided by 5?
Yeah.
12.
No, no.
I mean, it makes sense if you think about it. Like the cat would boost us. Like they think they see something, but then they look over and it's just the cat.
Okay.
Oh, I should have had an enhanced
You
ability
guys
instead.
get well within range, and sneakily, even with your clanking armor, the kitty kind of shows you the path to go, and you kind of follow the cat step by step, and you guys find yourself outside of this. Here, let's put you here. We'll put you here. You guys are like hiding in the brush over here, and we'll put Kitty, Flora, and. Oh wait, you guys, it doesn't update your shit, did it? But you guys not get hit. Maybe that's why I didn't do it. Let's put Edisaur. Yeah, yours is up to date, Edisaur, so that's good. And you guys end up here. I'm gonna put you so you can see the map, and then you guys tell me what you want to do. Whether it's just gonna be a surprise attack or you guys want to do something else. You see a group of hobgoblins being trained by a dragon army soldier, who is yelling out commands and letting them. I'm sure you've seen that before. Same kind of soldier who was out in front of the cat and Volgar in front of when you guys first were introduced to the Red Dragon Army, and he looks like he's training a group of hobgoblins, and he's trying to train them, and they look like they're all wearing newly donned armor of Talcasis, all the hobgoblins, fresh new hires looks like. You guys are stealthing in the brush.
Wish I would have saved myself.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Tusk.
No, I was just saying. I wish I would have saved my spell slots. That's all.
I'm saying. What do you guys want to do? You just start blasting, or
That's what Tusk is going to do. If no one's going to stop Tusk, he's going to just charge in. So I'm waiting for someone to say, Tusk, no.
I don't even know what's
Strangely,
doing.
Miera look at you and sees Tusk. Don't
I was
lose
like-
your life that easily.
Hmm. What do you mean? We can take these guys.
There are too many of them. For now.
Nah. We can take them.
I agree with Mira.
Thank you.
I would say come back maybe tomorrow and get them.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Some of us are a little
Tomorrow
hurt.
will be a better day. We try to take them by surprise.
What time is it right
Yeah.
now?
late in the evening, probably like 4 or 5 o'clock. Sun's setting. It's a little dark. You do have the jump right now,
Attacked at night.
or you can come back at night.
We
Like,
sleep.
we take a
So we
a
rest.
short rest
And
and,
we
then
attack them.
come back.
Yeah.
In darkness.
Yeah. So, do we do that?
All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's take a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna need a group stealth check to get away without being noticed.
Ugh.
Okay.
You got close enough to be seen.
I'm gonna cast guidance again.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, it's still kind of it's only been you guys could have made that decision in the 45 seconds. It's not the end of the world.
So
There goes.
My
Oh.
God.
Oh, we're not
Oh
gonna.
gosh,
There's no
We're-
way.
we're definitely gonna be caught.
It's a group one, so there is a possibility.
Kitty's gonna help it a little bit. So let's see. We have 6 plus 9 plus 4. Oh no, you just did it. Okay, that's not 4. Plus 11 plus 10 plus 17 divided by 5. Yes, they totally notice you trying to sneak away. And as you guys try to get away, you hear the Dragon Army soldier. He points out to you and he yells, "Look! There! Your first mission! Show your loyalty to the Red Dragon Queen! Talcasus, kill those intruders!" And we're going to have everybody roll for initiative.
Tusk is grinning ear to ear,
15.
takes his maul and both. Or it's too late now.
Oh, okay.
Tusk doesn't care. He's got one stealth slot left.
I think I'm probably gonna have to call it off here for tonight.
I was going to say we're 8 minutes away. This would be a great place to maybe hold it for next session because we're not going to do this in 8 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not gonna be able to.
I didn't
But you
think
can
we
at
were gonna do the
You
combat.
get
I
you
just
get
thought
your
we were gonna
you get
roll
your initiative rolled in and then know where you are in the order.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured we were just doing is rolling initiative.
Exactly.
And we're just gonna call it.
Cool. All right. Well,
And we're
that's
just
what we'll
coloring
leave it
off
off for
the-
next week.
I'm gonna-
You guys have been spotted by the Hobgoblin hirees and the Army Dragon.
It's okay. These guys
yeah.
are newbies.
Right? Fresh off the recruiting.
That's what they say
fresh
until they
meat.
all score nat 20s on their
Fresh meat
attack.
for us.
Right?
Trust me, Tusk